We've had a lake effect snow band sitting over Soldier Field since about 9 this morning, and it's not supposed to budge anytime soon. The good news, the folks don't seem to mind here in Chicago. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw, Williams. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Now a first carry here for the running back as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal. So instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard. These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago.
Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Again, Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season.
And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0.
7-0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Looking to throw is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now inside the 25. DJ Moore, and he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test.
Touchdown, Bears!
DeAndre Swift.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Williams. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. You talk about this Lions defense.
Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Kirby Joseph there to drop it.
Under a minute to go. Clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
To the air, Williams.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he stopped immediately there. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Goff now to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here's Goff.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. 2nd down and 4.
4 down.
Back to throw. Goff.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. Throwing again is Goff. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
The Bears at 3-11 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
After the interception, here's Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Goff now looks to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Now Goff. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Goff throwing again. Dancing to his left. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
3rd and short, and they decided not to run for it, and he's able to escape the pressure. Finds a clear throwing lane outside the pocket, gets the completion, and picks up the 1st down.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff.
And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3rd and 5. Here's Williams. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd down and 3.
Let's go.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Williams. Flush to his right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the gun, here's Williams.
This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Operating from the gun. Williams.
Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Santos with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He sets to fire deep. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Lions first down.
Goff now looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Goff. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. Here's Goff.
He'll get this underneath to
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Gone. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Tiger! Hey, 5!
To throw is Goff.
Got to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off.
Dashing through the snow. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Santos now to add the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
To throw, Williams.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Got an open man. It's Scott. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
Throwing is Williams.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. It just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Off play action. Here's Goff.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Hey, lift!
Here's Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Point out.
Play action. It's Goff. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Lions are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Extra point up and through. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
To the air, Williams. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Edwards-Helaire not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
18 Rattler, come 19.
To throw, it's Williams.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And a field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Lions will take over. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Throwing now, Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Montgomery. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Back to throw, Goff. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line.